Hi guys, I'm back again on the personal development series that I started a few years ago, about 3 years ago or something. I started making videos here on YouTube, but of course, as it would be, self-doubt, and fear stopped me from continuing making the videos. But now I've decided once again to continue and to try to be consistent this time. Yeah, it's been about 9 months since I made the last video, and here I am again trying to do it. Now, what I want to talk about today basically is the stories that we tell ourselves, those stories that hinder us from growing, from doing what we are called to do. Yeah, those stories, they come from a long line of history. Basically, they are imprinted in our genetic makeup. They are installed as software or something in our nervous system and in our brain. And but it's possible to challenge those stories that we tell ourselves. For me personally, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing that comes to my mind is a negative feeling. I don't know why it just comes up, today is not today is not going to be a good day, but um, I have this wave of negativity that comes first in the morning. So I use meditation, um, to deal with it basically. And yeah, I just know that those stories are false. And every day now, when I wake up, I feel empowered because I understand that it's a story. It's one part of is a voice in our head, well, in my head, and maybe in some of his heads too. That holds you back from doing what you want to do. Now, there are two voices that we hear most times. There's the inner voice. They're both inner, really, but there are two sides, like we know. The first side of it, or one side of it, knows that you're capable of doing great things, knows that you're capable of planning something and achieving it and completing it, knows that you're kind, knows that you're one with everything, knows that you're powerful beyond measure. Then the other side of it is the side that tells you that you're not enough, is the side, is the self-doubt side, which is a habit that we've cultivated over the years, um, right from childhood. Like we know, core beliefs are formed when a human being, right from the birth of a human being up until when you're about 7 years old. So your unconscious beliefs, your deepest unconscious beliefs are formed then. It's not your fault because you were in the care of your caregiver or your parents or whoever took care of you from ages 0 to 7. What they taught you is you cannot blame yourself for what you have been taught, or what was programmed into you during those formative years. Yes, but we have the opportunity now as adults, to change those belief systems. It's possible there are different methods that people have brought out to do it. For me, I'm still working on my own too. Um, I've always believed that I wasn't the type of person that can talk in public. I've always believed that I'm not the kind of person that shows my face, in public and makes videos and all those kind of things. So it has stopped me, from from doing a lot of things that I wanted to do. So now I have decided that I am going to do everything, that my heart tells me to do. I'm going to follow my calling, and I'm not going to be fazed, or bothered about what people are going to think about me. Which is, yeah, what people think about me, bothered me for a while, and it has stopped me from coming out basically and making videos. Everybody mustn't make videos. It's not compulsory. It's not. Uh, if it's not, if you don't feel a deep calling to do it, then you don't have to do it. Just keep doing what you're doing, and focus on yourself. Um, find what you feel is your deepest calling and do it. I have been writing, on Facebook and on social media, but this time I feel like I'm like the writing is a place again of hiding for me. And even though some people don't see it like that, because a lot of people don't even write anything at all, they are commentators basically. So I feel like I'm hiding there again, and I know that the purpose of my life, is to keep it, this for me to grow. I have to keep um, improving on my delivery. I have to keep changing the way I'm doing things. Change is never comfortable, as we know, but it's needed if you want to surpass whatever level that you feel that you are on now. We have to acknowledge that we are living both a spiritual and a physical life at the same time. There's the visible, the things that we can see with our eyes, like our physical eyes. Then there's the intuition, there's the perception, there's imagination, there are ideas, thoughts. These are the invisible parts of us that we cannot see and that are less understood, but they are more important. They're more critical to our survival than what we can see physically. So we may have to pay more attention to those things that we cannot see. Those internal processes and mechanisms that that shape our belief system. I believe that the belief system is the engine um, on which we are running our lives. Our experiences and the way we view life is rooted in they are rooted, in our core beliefs about life, our belief about the nature of reality, our beliefs about ourselves, our beliefs about our capabilities, our our beliefs about what our purpose is and what we came to do in this short lifespan that we have. Um, yeah, most people are not going to live, let me just say 80 years if nothing happens. But we know a lot of young people die, a lot of old people, a lot of middle people die. But there's an average. I don't know. I'll just assume life expectancy is different across different countries for different reasons. But on the average, let's just say you get up to 70 and you can't really um, do much more unless you've been exercising before then, and at 70, 80, you're still very strong enough to do things that you want to do. So we just need to change these stories, and I'll be discussing here. I'm going to be making more videos. I'm going to be more consistent with my videos, and I will try to keep it within 10 minutes. I don't know if it should be 10 minutes or if it should be longer. Or maybe I should just flow and just see. So we need to change whatever limiting story we've been telling ourselves. Beliefs are divided into two. Again, they are the limiting beliefs and they are the empowering beliefs. The limiting belief is what we know what the limiting belief is. The limiting belief stops you from acting on your intuition. When you have an idea, when you have a feeling that something is right for you to do at that time, the limiting belief comes to tell you that you shouldn't do it, you shouldn't move forward with it. It's been traced, of course, to the lizard brain. The the subconscious mind, there's a part of the brain, that's there to keep you, to keep us safe from danger. And it has evolved over time, and we've carried it over millions of years or whatever it is. So we don't, if you're not careful, you can live your whole life obeying that lizard brain that tells you, that it's trying to keep you safe. It's doing its job. That's why it's there. And it makes sense sometimes, there's really danger sometimes. But nowadays, there's no more that danger. The danger that evolved that brain was from the past, when we're living in the wild, so wild animals could actually, so there was a real danger then that you could die. Right now, where you are, if you're living in a house, if you have internet and you're watching this, you're probably not in that kind of physical danger, except where there's a war or something. But there are not so many international wars these days. Yes, there's some tribal issues and all that, but generally, life is a little bit more peaceful than it was, in the days when human beings were living in the wild. So now we've translated the fear into something else. If When we want to try something new, when we want to come outside of our normal selves to do something new that will progress us, that lizard brain tells us, that you're coming out into the danger zone, and if you're in the danger zone, and you could get killed or something, metaphorically. So we run back into our shell again. I'm just here to discuss. I want us to discuss, on how we can move the conversation forward, how we can express our true selves, and how we can bring value to the world, to our communities, starting with ourselves, because we need to build ourselves. The strength has to come from within. The strength has to come from the mind. We need to shape our mind in a way that that will empower us and that will enable us to try something new every day. We can't. If you have that dream, if you have a dream, you need to express that dream. That's what I believe that we came here for. We need to try something. It's never clear to us. Even right now, I'm not really clear on what I'm supposed to be doing, but I was inspired, to start making these videos again, and I'll try to be more consistent this time. I'll try to push back against, or not to listen to that voice that tells me that I'm wasting my time. And yeah, that's what I want to do today. That's my message for today, and I hope you guys have a good day, basically. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.